again, if I'm going to drive this road multiple times, I'll throw those out of the way or rip them up. There will be some zombies around here. Where I think I am. No, we're not where I think I am. So we're still like a grid over. And of course, there is a zombie anyway, so. Oh, you get the bull bar. Strange that there's just one zombie here. Like, 2 cars, just one zombie. A little odd. Usually you'd expect more like 2 to 4. I think this leads up to a house. Well, there's a mailbox there, so there was a mailbox there. Not even Mr. Lister's guitar survived intact. Okay. Yep. That's off limits to us. And I like that. I think like I'm using cars a lot to travel, a lot to carry things. Once upon a time, we were using them a lot to actually fight and kill zombies. But you know, we've had to rank our metalworking up to almost 10. Is it almost 10? Our mechanics up to 10. Like yeah, we've been working at keeping cars in good repair. And I like things like that. Yeah, like yeah, we just can't drive the car there. I don't know how long it would reasonably take. Again, not in game, out of game. I don't know how long it would reasonably take for even quite main roads to start breaking up. I guess without anyone driving on a road, that they might actually last. Oh, it's a jam. Damn it! But she got to run all up to our window because. By the time you notice there's a jam, you've already then tried to fire off 2 more shots. And, yeah, it's a bummer. About that. What was I saying? Yeah, with if you have no one using a road, in that sense, I imagine it would probably last a lot longer. Obviously, you're still going to have weather effects and. In the type of road, expansion, contraction, so maybe it'll still. I don't know which is going to do the lion's share of the damage there. I'm imagining millions of cars, you know, driving along a road is going to do pretty significant damage. Okay, so there is a house farm out to the west of us here. With a well and everything, but there's no road access. There's a little path which will now be completely overgrown with trees, so we sort of can't get out there, and there will be zombies in the trees. So that's not great. Oh, I did the swap to gun already carrying thing. Guessing these guys come from an ambulance somewhere up here. But again, keep in mind that we're looking for a semi-trailer to put on the back of this. We probably don't need to. I don't know if the house would spawn with a car out front of it. It could, I guess. Oh yeah, here we go. So they wandered a bit from this crash. Maybe where we saw that single zombie before, you know, maybe the others had just wandered off pretty far. Now, can I drive over these little trees? That's not ideal. Open the window again. I guess this area will be. This is usually actually pretty thick with zombies. I think when shooting, fences are still pretty useful. Was that guy immune to bullets? Just wasn't able to get a firing solution on him. Truck doesn't do this about to laugh at the zombie for trying to duck under the bullet, but then the second one actually did. Where the hell is that zombie going? Blind spot pretty well. Yeah, like I said, this area is actually surprisingly full of zombies most of the time. Wow, I missed. Maybe we should stop mucking around. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of houses down there that will all spawn their zombie guards. I don't see a sledgehammer on the floor there. Yeah, at least there's houses here to explain this number, but it is quite a lot of zombies out here. So the farm does have a well, so it's an interesting option. There are not many wells on the entire map. But yeah, there's a lot of zombies there, and there's a lot of trees. Again, I wouldn't want to have to get out of this truck and walk along this area. I mean, because yeah, like them, I didn't see those three until I was almost on top of them. You just don't have good line of sight. So the more I look back at it, the trailer park start seemed suicidal, compared to some nice, safe two-story house. But I think this is the road up to Ekron's. This is always packed. Yeah, it seemed really bad. But yeah, nice, big, wide open sight lines and just enough fences. That's kind of a big deal. So we've got to check anywhere that a car could spawn. Notice how that zombie on the ground phased out when it was out of our line of sight? That's one good way to tell if you killed it or not. A dead zombie stays visible. A living zombie is subject to the fog of war rules. I mean, we definitely had enough ammunition to stay there and kill those zombies. It's just I'm aware that the ammunition will become increasingly more difficult to get. Or at least my 9mm stuff will. And I'd rather use it to clear areas that we actually want to have clear. Or if I just feel like, so it's a bit of a mixed thing, not gonna lie. Yes, the zombie disappeared. We did not kill it. And still didn't kill it. Yeah, sometimes they just don't care. Like, I'm on my break. These warehouses, I think, have actual warehousey stuff in them. Even on a low loot setting, potentially a lot of stuff in them. That said, they don't have a truck. Just look at this as a possible base location. I guess there aren't too many trees around the area, although I don't know if that'll change as we spend time here. You could... just going to turn the engine off and reload a bit. You could connect second stories. Although they don't actually have second stories, you have to build them all in. I guess that gives us the problem that you probably have the same issue that we have in our place where... sorry. You probably have the same issue you have in our current place where it sort of is confused as to whether it's inside or outside. Do I want to check these? The hell are we? Okay, so we drove past that area, but we didn't really... So we didn't go up to those houses there. I guess we'll have to go back and do that. Maybe even those ones, yeah. We'll have to do a proper search. While we're here, let's at least peek in some windows. So no, this is all food. So I mean, it's all it's free compost. It's lots of free sacks. With even our level of cooking, we can chop that stuff up and use it. So it's not nothing, but it's not also the... It is not what it once was, a repository of axes and sledgehammers and nails and gardening tools and things. We seem to be missing a lot. Maybe we're just shooting while driving a little bit more than we used to. Is that velociraptor going off in the trees? I do feel like I'm missing more. I know one of our guns has a light on it as opposed to a laser. That could be messing with their accuracy a little. Again, it's a waste to kill all these things and not loot them. I should probably take my own advice and try to pile the dead bodies into one spot. You try to kill them where you'd like to loot them. Thank you for that. Come on, buddy. Jam, it just didn't fire. I don't know why. That was a jam. Yeah, we don't really need to kill all these things. Because there is quite a lot of them. Especially if we shoot like that. Okay, so let's try to do this without wasting another 100 bullets pointlessly. We really just want to drive down here, look at all these driveways, and see if there's any trailers. Although... Wow, and I'm surprised that, yeah, these areas are not overgrown with trees. Like, I don't know how they designate ground. Maybe some of them is just, tagged differently. Okay, but nothing here, not so much as a vehicle. Okay, once again, a Sunday drive would be in a lot of trouble here. Even we're not liking it. So there's another set of houses over here I need to check, but I'm not going to check them. I'm going to drive way the hell past, because I do want to check out this truck. I'm not sure whether this bull bar is like making us immune to damage from the front, or transferring what would have been the hood damage of the bull bar. I would hope it does a really... Whee! Bouncing around. I would hope it does a really good job of you know, doing what you'd expect it to do. Okay, the bull bar is at 100%. Maybe that's just... It could just be for show, for all I know. Okay, our trunk and trunk we've got pretty bad. Those front headlights were 100%, now they are under 50. Okay, so before we lose the light, let's go check out these 6 buildings down here. But yeah, this area is surprisingly crowded. And remember, this is low population settings too. So basically everything we saw there, you want to at least double it for a normal population run. Okay, no survivor houses, no where that zombie went. No survivor houses, no vehicles at all. I was about to say, oh, we can rest here, this should be clear. Vehicle story. Oh, and... Whoa, lazy spore blob, okay, so... Not clear. So they're now going to start to spread out into their rally groups of 4, so they're going to increase their footprint pretty well. It's so much nicer driving around when it's not foggy. We're still not burning down the road at high speed or anything, because this one is very twisty. Okay, so that road up there is going to start to get quite populated. We could just stay here for the night.